Hey beauties, if you'd like to see how I created this look, just keep watching. So I'm taking my base tape by Tarte. I got this in an Ipsy bag. Just going to place this all over my face here and then rub it in. I got this in an Ipsy bag. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet right now. I just feel like it's a moisturizer, but we'll see. I'll use it a few more times and see how I feel about it. Next, going in with my NYX Pore Filler. This reminds me of the Benefit Poreless Primer, and that was like my favorite primer ever. I just hadn't had a chance to go get it again. But this one works just as good in my opinion, and I do take it over the areas that I get the most oily, and also where I want my pores to look a little smaller. They get a little large there around my nose. Next, I'm going in to do my eyebrows. I am using the e.l.f. eyebrow gel in Espresso. I did not show it on camera, but that is what I'm using, and also using the liner brush that it came with, and there's a little spoolie on the other end that comes in pretty handy. And so I'm just taking that and outlining my brow. I do not have quite an arch on the top of my brow, so I have to kind of create that with the eyebrow gel. And that's what I'm doing here. And then once I'm complete with that, I'll just go in with some more eyebrow gel and fill in the areas that I want to fill in, which is pretty much my whole eyebrow, but I try to just get the gaps that are more apparent. And by the time I'm done, it's pretty dark, but my hair is black, so it works. Next, going in with the e.l.f. concealer in medium just to clean up and highlight underneath that eyebrow. Um, I like to do this because it makes it better for me once I start applying my shadow, if I don't want to do a highlight under my eyebrow, I don't have to, because I already have one due to the concealer that I am using. And then I just take that down with the doe foot that comes with the concealer. I kind of like to use that better than a brush for some reason. I don't know why. And then I'm just going to take my blending brush and blend that down my eye. And I'm going to use that concealer as a primer too when I start my eyeshadow application. And then I'll be taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in medium. This was also in an Ipsy bag that I received. It's the same color as my skin tone, so I like to use that on the top just so it looks a little bit more natural. Once that is complete, I do go back in with my liner and eyebrow gel, liner brush, sorry, just to clean up some stuff if I have any errors. Next, going in with my Juvia's Place, I think this is the Mascarade palette, in the color Zulu, and I'm going to apply that to my transition area, which is my crease, and that would just make blending better for me later on. I do not set my eyelid once I apply the concealer when using brighter colors, because I want the color to pop a little more. Next, going in with the color Bori in the same palette, I'm just going to place that over the transition color in my crease area, just because I want to make that a little bit brighter, because I'm going for a really bright look and I'm just so in love with that color. Then I'm going to take another crease brush, well no, this is a blending brush, I'm sorry, and just blend that together. Next, going in with a deeper color in the same palette, not sure on the name, but I'm just going to take that on the outer V of my eyelid and then blend that with the other colors. Then I'm going to take this purple Makita and I'm going to place it on my eyelid. I'm sorry, I love that name, and you got to say it with a certain type of accent or it just don't sound right. Okay. But anyways, I'm just going to take that and blend that in with the other color. Then I'm going in with this nice blue color here. Placing that next to the purple, blending those two colors together. And what I'm going to do is take those colors all along that top row and go one by one and just place them next to the color before it, if that makes sense, and just blend all of that together. And then when you're done, you'll have this pretty little ombre-ish situation that I'm trying to go for. Can I call this an ombre? Like a blue ombre, maybe? I don't know. All I know is I wanted to use the colors in the palette because they looked bomb. Okay. And I'm just going to go back over it, and then I'm going to wipe away any excess and move on to eyeliner. And I don't remember the name of this eyeliner. It's also in an Ipsy bag. I guess this video probably should be called My Face by Ipsy or something. Most of the things that I am using is from various Ipsy bags. And I'm just taking this and doing a wing liner. Adding mascara, then on to lashes. After this, I'm going to take my lashes. These are just some random eBay lashes that I got. And I'm just going to place these random eBay lashes. They remind me kind of like the Ardell Wispies, but not really. And I'm just going to apply some lip stuff on my lips. Now, this is to keep it from getting chapped. Going into color correct, now I'm going to move on to my face. This is by e.l.f. and it's like a peachy color just to cancel out those bags under my eyes, girl, because we don't get no sleep around here. And also, I gotta have some discoloration around my mouth, and then I also like to cover up some of my freckles and some other discoloration spots on my face. Then I'm going to take my pink little beauty sponge here and just blend that in. Okay, so please make sure you blend this stuff in because, girl, if you don't, it will mix with your foundation. And you don't want to be looking all crazy with too light foundation up under your eyes and then spots all over your face. Okay, I'm going to go with my Milani Conceal and Perfect. And I'm just going to just do what I do. And I'm blending that in with the Real Technique sponge. I love this concealer. This is my, not concealer, I'm sorry. I love this foundation because it does serve like a concealer. And I'm a full face girl. I mean, a full face, really? Yeah, of course I'm doing a full face. But I'm a full coverage girl. And anytime I find a foundation that covers up like this, I'm in love, girl. So this is my new fave. Well, it's not new. I've been rocking with Milani for a minute now, and this is the only concealer that I can see. I keep saying concealer, y'all see, because it's concealing. It really is. But anyway, so I've been rocking with this foundation for a minute. This is my go-to. It's not expensive. It works, and it's thick, girl. Okay. Don't know what happened to my concealer application portion of this video, but I went in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. And I'm going to go in with my Pro Conceal just to, contour my face up a little, girl. Because I got a 5 head and I gained some weight, so we got to snatch them cheeks up. And also I do my nose as well. And I like to blend in the contour first before I go in and blend the highlight because I like to let the highlight sit on my face longer, especially under my eyes. It gives me more coverage, and also it just, I don't know, when you blend it out, it don't move as much when you wipe it off when you first, not wipe it off, when you blend it in right away after putting it on your face, it seems to not cover like you want it to cover. And I got some serious baggage up under my eyes, you know what I'm saying? So we got to make sure that's covered, girl. There's a lot of blending going on because I want to make sure that there is no harsh lines, and I want that highlight to blend in seamlessly with my foundation. So I do take my time to blend through, blend over, blend together, blend, 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 blend. Alright, now to set. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I don't know what that face was, by the way. And I'm just going to set my face. And it does appear darker once I put it on. But it's okay because it's getting summertime, girl. And the skin is getting darker anyway. So I'm going to set under my eye now. And the Maybelline Fit Me, I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. It just makes everything look so nice underneath that eye. Don't you agree? Yes? No? I also use the same powder to set my nose underneath my nose, on my lip, and my forehead, and my chin. Now moving on to set that contour, I'm using my Ruby Kisses mineral powder. Can't remember the color, but I like it because it really, really snatches them cheekbones, baby. And it gets that forehead down to an actual 4-head instead of a 5-head. Alright, because Jesus did not die on the cross for this 5-head, even though he loves me just the way I am. Now to snatch this nose that my daddy gave me, just going to take it on a fluffy brush and snatch that up real quick. Then I just brought those bottom lashes back to life with some mascara. Don't know what this is, it came in an Ipsy bag too. Now I'm just going to go in and use some liner just to line that bottom waterline. And I did tight line the top line as well. Now I believe this blush is by Bang. It's like a blush highlighter something combo. It's so pretty. But anyways, I'm just taking that on my cheeks there to give me some color back into my skin and also provide a little slight glow before the glow up. And for highlight, I'm going to use the Ofra Cosmetics Highlight in Rodeo Drive. I got this in my Ipsy bag too. Ain't that something? And I'm just going to use a fan brush just to place that on my cheeks. I do love a good glow, but sometimes you can go overboard and it'll look good on the pictures. But in person, you look like you got a streak of gold on your cheek. And it's just not a good look. And then also I got to go ahead and get that bridge of the nose and the tip of the nose because I like for my nose to glow too. Okay? And I also like to highlight my Cupid's bow when I'm going to do a brighter color on my lips. It seems to highlight that quite well. Now to line my lips, I'm using the ColourPop lip liner. I believe this is in Stingray. Then I'm going to take a lip stain by the Balm. I'm not sure what the color is, but I kind of liked it. It's just a little light for me. So I went over it with a pink gloss that also came in one of my Ipsy bags. I'm not sure what the name of this gloss is, but it is popping. You heard. Alright, so I'm going to set my face with the Morphe Continuous Spray. This setting spray, the mist is so light. It feels like I don't have nothing on my face almost. So I do go behind that with the NYX matte setting spray. And with this spray, I do cover my eyelids because the spray is a lot more powerful than the Morphe, and I don't want it taking off any of the color on my lids. And once I do spray that, I fan a little, then I take my Real Technique sponge and I go over that while it's still drying on my face. Not sure why I do this, but I kind of feel like it just sets everything into my skin. It lets it blend. It takes away that powdery feeling. And afterwards, the skin just looks flawless. It really does. So, this is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you've stayed this long, thank you for spending about 14 minutes of your life with me. If you'd like to see more, I do plan to do more looks on my channel. I'm just getting back in the swing of things, so I'm a little rusty. But I did enjoy creating this look, and I do plan to play with color a little bit more this summer. And once again, that is the Juvia's Place palette and the highlight of this video. Subscribe and watch for more. Bye.